I'm searching Redfin and Zillow 365 days straight this year. Every day, at least once a day, all year long. If you're wondering why, I can understand. Let me explain. Who even am I, and why am I doing this?
My name is Marv Peters. I'm a full-time realtor, investor, founder of a few companies and whatnot, primarily residential and commercial, acquisition, disposition, and now renovation.
I've worked as a real estate professional for nearly 20 years, from small shops to the largest commercial firms in the industry. But for the last 10 years, completely independent, no management, no corporate backing, just me, my team, and my investment company. Fully self-driven, fully self-funded. I went from being a college dropout, inner city kid from Los Angeles, to having the opportunity to represent some of the largest companies in the world and renovate some of the most beautiful homes in LA. Things that I could have only dreamed of as a kid. Now that we're here, I want to show you everything I've learned. I want to do what inspires me. And what inspires me is guiding people like me. People with big dreams, people who want to achieve something special, but simply may not know where to start. Throughout my career, I've sold and or renovated literally hundreds of homes in LA. And now I'm ready. I'm ready to do something special. Something that's never been done before. I'm going to choose a community. I'm going to choose a home, buy it, renovate it, top to bottom, inside and out. And when I'm done, I will have created a $300,000 profit in just 3 short months. And I'll take you with me every step of the way. Don't believe me? Just watch. This is 3 months to 300,000. I've chosen Park Mesa Heights as the community for this project. It's a community on the rise. It's a community immediately adjacent to Windsor Hills, Baldwin Hills, and View Park. All communities where residential homes have risen upwards of $3 million. It's a centrally located community from where you can arrive nearly anywhere in LA, downtown, the airport, the beach, within about 30 minutes, and that's with LA traffic. And finally, it's walking distance to the new Metro K line, which extends from Exposition Boulevard to LAX. This is a major value add to the neighborhood. I've chosen this Spanish-style home, built in 1923, last renovated in 1986, and I absolutely love Spanish homes. This is a 100-year-old gem. I purchased it as a 5-bed, 2-bathroom, 1,847 square foot home, which had been in the same family for over 50 years. It's legally a 4-bedroom, 2-bath home, but it had been chopped up quite a bit to maximize space, and over the last 40 years, had fallen into significant disrepair. I'll restore it to a legal 4-bedroom, 2-bath home, and it will require a complete renovation. Every aspect of this home, from the foundation to the electrical and plumbing systems, the roof, flooring, kitchens, baths, interior finishes, just to start, all must be addressed. I will nearly rebuild this home. I bought this home for $650,000 directly from the owner. It was an off-market deal, so I was able to negotiate a fair price for it, considering that it was in very poor condition. The owner had just retired, wanted a fast sale, and didn't want a bunch of prospective buyers running in and out of their home. I used $150,000 of my own capital and took a loan of $500,000. I've set a strict renovation budget of $200,000 for this project. I've analyzed local area sales, and I believe that I can push the value of this home to the area maximum of $1,150,000. So we're about 3 weeks and $50,000 into this project, and we've just about completed the demo. Remember, every aspect of this home must be addressed, top to bottom, ceiling to floor. Immediately upon entering the home, there's a wall separating the living room from the rest of the home. I'll remove that wall, create an inviting open floor plan connecting the living room, dining room, and kitchen, allowing for full inclusion for all guests in this portion of the home. But because this is a load-bearing wall, its removal will require reinforcing of the foundation and redistribution of that weight into a 14-inch beam that will run the width of this portion of the home. So while we wait engineering's calculations, we'll continue with the demo of the other parts of the home. The 5th bedroom was created by installing a wall in a larger bedroom to create 2. I removed that wall to restore the home to a legal 4-bedroom home and repurposed that additional space as an ensuite bathroom to the master bedroom. Where there were once 3 choppy bedrooms with tiny closets, there are now 2 spacious and legal bedrooms with large closets. The front bathroom, dining, and living room will all remain in their same locations but will be thoroughly upgraded. We've begun installing rough-in plumbing and electrical for the installation of new recessed lights, electrical receptacles, and plumbing and light fixtures. The electrical panel is being upgraded to a 200 amp panel, which will be more than sufficient to power this home, and even features like an electric car charging station down the line. One of the challenges to this home, however, is that it has no garage. There was once one, but it had been torn down years ago due to its poor condition and was never rebuilt. However, there is an approximate 80 square foot tool shed in the backyard, which, while not exactly a garage, is better than nothing and offers the option for storage.
Here's a funny story. Recently, I was speaking to a neighbor who's lived in the area for decades and knew the Pryor family who lived here. During our conversation, she asked, "Hey, do you still have the room downstairs? As kids, we played there many days." Internally, I was puzzled because this was a single level home. What was she talking about? There was no downstairs, or so I thought. But outwardly, I responded, "Yes, of course." Now, I'd owned this house for months now, and while admittedly hadn't spent much time there, I knew that it was a single level home. Immediately, I ran into the house to find this mysterious downstairs room, and lo and behold, I found it. After owning this home for 4 months, I had just discovered a rare 150 square foot standing height basement. Wow, what a find. Considering that hardly anyone uses their backyard garage as daily parking any longer, coupling this newfound basement with the backyard shed, I was confident that the home could accommodate nearly the same amount of storage as a 2-car garage. So, on the concrete pad where the garage once stood, I decided to build a casita. It's a 120 square foot structure that I can legally build without a permit because it won't have plumbing or gas. It'll cost about $25,000 to build, but it'll add $40,000 to $50,000 in value immediately. Yes, we're now about $75,000 in.